there's a lot of nines floating around, but like I've seen
Yeah,
nines.
talk to people real quick, Trip, about those nines, because that's something, you know, you have really good experience with, and it's kind of helped you catch a few market tops and bottoms. Just give people a brief overview of what like this Tom DeMark indicator is and how you can use it to hopefully, you know, potentially catch potential pivot points in the market.
Yeah, I mean, I was waiting for this nine down here, and you know, did I think it was going to go all the way up here and print another
I
nine?
did.
Yeah, you did. And so basically, it's a indication of exhaustion. All right, so it's going to happen on buying or selling. So
Yep.
it's based on a count. So it's going to go from 1 to 9, and the way that the count works is I believe it's every 3 candles before it's either lower or higher that you're going to get the next number down. So if you have like it's called TD sequential, right?
Yep.
So you print the 9, and then the way you trade it is like you essentially, once you get a green 1, that means your count has started up, right? So we get it stalled here kind of with a doji. So like technically you weren't necessarily supposed to enter until you got this, but if you did, right, you're entering, maybe it's when the 1 starts. So you're either down here sub 21, like in this candle, right? And then you can see 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's a full count. So, you know, for this to reverse, maybe you have one of these and then you get a red 1. But if it doesn't reverse and it keeps going up, then like the 9 is essentially invalidated. And so
Yep.
if you look at ETH, like, you know, like these are similar instances. Hold on. I think my screen's like, is it lagging or just
No, you're good. Yeah,
slow?
you're good.
So, you know, we had the same thing down here, right? Like here's the 9. It was a day later than BTC. And now here's our 9 here. The one rule I'll say is that you want the 9 to be above the 6. And so the 6 wick is here. It's slightly above it. But you need a red 1 to see follow through down. And like this candle right now is engulfing this 9 right now. So I've seen 9s fail. The more people I hear talk about 9s, the more likely they are to fail. There was like no one talking about these 9s. I mean, we were talking about them, but like I had kind of waited for a lot of those 9s, and even on so this one is actually pretty interesting. This is Bitcoin versus ES, right? So you had your 9 up here, and now you actually have a red 1, right? So is this the start of Bitcoin underperforming, you know,
S&P.
Yeah, right. And I mean, you obviously, this is an interesting move pre FOMC. This is telling you that like the market is essentially anticipating dovish commentary from the Fed and some sort of pause, right? So they're trying to front run it. I mean, but you know, obviously Bitcoin has it up 100 basis points, but okay, you're up 130 basis points over here. ETH, I mean, you could chart ETH versus ES, and that's probably going to look much better. But yeah, the 9s are in the simplest form a way to measure exhaustion points. So either on sellers or buyers.
Yep.
And the follow through you need to see in either a green 1 or a red 1, and then that count can last however long. So definitely something I use a lot in execution alongside liquidity, of like it gives me more confidence in maybe, you know, I'm sure some people could use like RSI. Like I like to use the Stoke RSI with the 9. So like if you're getting a cross up on this with a 9, that's like showing you like almost double exhaustion. Here, like you want to see it crossing down. It's like almost crossing back up here. So that's why I kind of think these 9s might invalidate.